Hi everyone. So for this episode, we will be talking about holiday skin tips and tricks. So along with Doctora, what else do we expect from this episode?
Yes, we're excited to share with you some simple tips because we know that the holiday has been a busy season. So we want to make sure that our skin welcomes the new year healthy and glowing.
So tune in and I hope you enjoy this podcast. All right, Doc. How are you?
I'm good. I've missed seeing you since it's been busy the holiday season.
I know. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Doc.
Yeah. Same to you and to everyone who's watching. I think we all still have a high
Yeah.
from the celebrations, the reunions that we've had.
The vacays, Doc. And like, I think I'm the type of person that when there's so many ganaps back to back, feel ko I have that like skin rash or like hives.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know how to deal with that, Doc, talaga.
I think because during the holidays, one of the things that we want to do is we want to look good.
I know, Doc.
Diba? So I
It's a
think,
must.
so sometimes we have back-to-back parties, we have back-to-back application then of
Yeah.
cosmetic products, diba? So, and we try to want to be ready within a week. Diba? I think that's the challenge that you want. I have to look good by
You
this
have to
time.
look- And sometimes I feel like, oh my gosh, parang yung makeup ko, since diba, all parties, they last until the midnight. So parang sometimes I feel like, totoo po ba na nagmamarinate yung makeup sa skin?
Well, I think it's not really marinate, but our skin kasi has pores. So that's normal. What happens, of course, when you apply makeup and it stays, diba? It blends with your skin, with the humidity, with the dirt that you encounter. So allowing it to stay for a long time can trigger later on na it can cause irritation.
Yeah.
And siguro afterwards kasi, sometimes we also overdo it when cleaning our face. It's either, I think we go to two extremes. It's either we over clean our face.
Or we don't clean at all. I admit I have a trouble when it comes to magtanggal ng makeup.
Or
diba?
pagpagod ka na from all the traffic. So when you go home, it's like, do I still have to clean my
That's
face?
true. That's right, Doc. I have this huge favor to ask you. Ano po ba yung pwedeng gawin para magmukhang blooming when it comes to Christmas reunions? Ayoko maging huli. You know, when everyone's like glowing up, ganyan. What's a quick fix?
Or I think, diba, syempre when we're facing the new year, we want to look fresh. We want it to be like a new beginning, a new start. So, I think one basic tip is, especially since we're gonna stay late at night during parties, we're gonna mingle with a lot of people, we're gonna eat a lot of food.
Eat a lot of food.
So, I think one of the things that we need to do for our skin is to remember to moisturize. Because sometimes, if we over clean our face, what happens is we remove the natural moisture of your skin. So, ang nangyari, your skin gets more dry.
Yeah,
So, pag naging more dry yung skin mo, minsan parang ang ano niya, mas magaspang. Right? So that's when you know, okay, I think I over cleansed my face. I need to apply moisturizer or be reminded to just apply toners when you're cleaning the face or when you're removing makeup. Do it gently. Don't rub your skin.
Doc, but like, sa totoo lang, feel ko when I put moisturizers, parang as an oily girl, for the oily girls out there, is it true that baka I might look more oily?
I think with skincare, the best advice is to not overdo it.
Okay.
Meaning that when you use creams, any moisturizer, if you're more on the oily side,
Yeah.
just remember to put a small amount. Just a small
okay.
amount. So you can use your fingers. So you can use like, if you can get a cream, if it's a cream, or you just apply just this amount. So yun na yung lagay mo for your face. If, for example, you feel like it's too much, still, you can still half it.
Half.
So, I think it's good that you assess your skin then if it's gonna be, or you can also choose water-based moisturizers so that if you're if you're more on the oily side. But if, for example, now it's the holiday, so sometimes you're going traveling, you're going different places. So sometimes it's affected also by the humidity outside or the change in temperature. So minsan naman, your skin may get too dry.
Too dry, tama. Yeah.
So when that happens, it's best to really apply moisturizer at least twice a day.
Doc, paano pag combination skin? Kasi pagdating ng holidays, nararamdaman ko na may T-zone, nagiging dry, pero my cheeks, yun yung oily. So I'm like, I don't know how to deal with that one. Parang minsan nagfe-flake. So parang, do we still put moisturizers?
For if you feel like it's becoming, yung sinabi mo nga na nag-flakes na siya, that's a sign of dry skin. So that's your reminder, okay, I think my skin's more dry now.
Yeah.
So you can apply some moisturizer. If you feel like you can cleanse your face just with soap, with mild wash, then that's okay. Then you just dab it.
Yeah.
Avoid na i-over-rub mo, or it's best that you just use cotton when removing makeup. If you have like a makeup remover or cream, then you can do it gently. But don't try to rub your skin more than 3 times yung kinuskus mo na, because it's gonna
Inis.
your dead skin, but it's also going to remove the natural oils that your skin needs, so that it will remain moisturized and still glowing.
So like, when you say that to keep the natural oils, is it dangerous na mag-double cleanse? Kasi I hear it often na, double cleansing yung parang removing makeup, tapos magdo-double cleanse sila with another set of oils. So, parang there's different types of double cleansing.
I think with double cleansing, the most important part to remember is, do you really need it? Like, for example, if you just slept, diba? Natulog ka lang. Yesterday, you cleansed your face already, and then you woke up in the morning. I don't think you will need to double cleanse. Right? So, but if, for example, you went, you played sports with your friends, or you put on makeup for like an evening party, then I think you would need to double cleanse just to remove the excess dirt, excess cosmetics that are on your skin, so that it won't remain and it won't cause pimples. Because sometimes the dirt that we encounter, the oil that's excess, what happens is it clogs our pores, and that sometimes causes acne, blackheads, and whiteheads. So it's best to double cleanse when you have such events. Then how you manage it so that it doesn't get dry is to apply moisturizer afterwards.
Yeah, tama.
Parang you do aftercare.
Aftercare. So, what's the correct way of double cleansing? So that everyone just knows. And so that I know also. Ano ba yung tamang way to double cleanse?
Yeah, I think for double cleanse, for me, it actually can, it varies when you use it. Kasi sometimes, if you put makeup, of course for girls mainly, diba? What we do, we have to remove it with a makeup remover. What I usually recommend, you just use a makeup remover and gently remove the excess.
Okay. So,
Diba? So parang tanggalin mo lang yung, like, the thicker layer.
Okay.
With a makeup remover and with a mild cloth, or sometimes some use wet tissue, so it's okay. Or it can vary.
Cotton pad. Yeah.
Cotton pad is okay. Then afterwards, you can do wash just to remove this excess dirt, excess oil, and then use a mild wash, a mild cleanser.
Mild face cleanser.
Yes, mild face cleanser.
Mild face cleanser.
Sometimes I recommend to use something na hindi masyadong mabula, especially if you're gonna do double cleanse.
Talaga do?
Yeah. Or wag pareho, kasi it might remove lang na baka mamaya it's going to be too acidic for your skin as well.
Yeah.
So, because sometimes the more na, and I think we're guilty of that as Filipinos, we want to keep rubbing it the more that it's mabula. So, yun yung gusto nating iwasan. So,
taking notes. Kaya pala, kasi sometimes I feel like I have to put too much, like sometimes, diba parang in the description box, nakalagay, pea-sized amount lang. Ako, I literally pump mga 2 to 3 times kasi parang I feel like hindi siya bumubula. So, kaya pala, that's the purpose.
Yeah. Think of your skin like as a blank canvas or at least Diba? Sometimes, even if it's the same pressure you put on a glass, it's gonna be clean the same. Diba? So, don't do it too much. So, yun, just remember na as long as you do it for all areas, diba? Wala kang ma-miss under the eyes, tapos where you put your makeup, even the lips. So, lagyan mo lang siya and it's very gentle. Then you're sure that it will be removed. Yung dirt would be removed. If, for example, you feel like, I think, minsan feeling mo may natira pa ring
Makeup.
yes, makeup.
Stubborn
What you can do is just apply a water-based toner.
Okay.
Yeah. If your skin is more on the dry side.
Dry side. Okay.
Or
Water-based toner.
if feeling mo naman parang, no, my skin can handle it. Like, my skin's good. Like, it has adequate. Yeah. So, what you can use is you can use a toner that has a little alcohol or a little salicylic acid or yung mga ganon. But just a small amount. Just so that it's easy to remove makeup. Kasi sometimes, a lot of makeup, kailangan siya ng ma-dissolve with at least an alcohol so that it mas ma-clean siya and mas ma-remove yung dirt in the surface. So it depends really with the quality of makeup that you're using and the quality of cosmetics that you have at home.
Okay. I get it. So, Doc, so we're finished with double cleansing and moisturizing. But like going back to the moisturizing, I hear this often, like throughout 2024 with Hailey Bieber, like go to sleep looking like a glazed donut. So they said talaga pack on moisturizers. Is that true? Like, does that help, Doc?
I won't say that you make it look like glazed donut because if you do too much,
Crispy.
hindi mo na rin yun ma-absorb ng skin.
Okay.
Diba? So your skin can only absorb too much. Like for example, if you try to put too much lotion, tas maputi na yan, hindi na naman ma-absorb na yan ng skin. So for me, as long as you put, when you look at the mirror, diba, you apply pea-sized, or if you feel like it's more dry, then you allow a pea-sized amount to stay.
Okay.
And then if you feel like you need to add a little more, then you can do it. But if you also overdo it, yun nga, baka it will also clog pores. And remember, if you put creams, diba?
Yeah.
Sometimes if you put creams then on your face, diba mas mabilis ding dumikit yung dirt? Like for example, when you're cleaning, kung kailan basa, diba, ayaw mo siya, huwag kang dadaan kasi mas magmamarka. So it has the same effect actually with the face.
So we're not supposed to sleep like a glazed donut. Just kidding. It's everything talaga in moderation. I think that's what really is. Oh nga no, if it's too clean, baka sobrang more chances of dirt being attached. Yeah.
So just remember, if you want your skin to absorb it, just allow the skin to absorb whatever cream you're putting, whether it's a serum, then let it dry. Diba? Then you can rest. But if, for example, you travel to a cold country or you have plans to go to an area which really has low humidity. So, ang kalaban mo dyan is yung dry skin naman. Minsan, chapped lips. Sometimes,
lips, yeah.
you have to really apply moisturizer and good sunscreen.
Because we're talking about lips, and recently, I think, I don't know, Doc, do you experience yung parang sobrang lamig tapos nagkakat yung lips, ganyan. So, syempre, di ba, yung lips kasama pa din ng skin.
Yeah.
What's your tips there?
Yeah, for the lips kasi, there are, mahilig tayo with lip tint because we don't want it na matanggal, di ba? Even after you eat, you want na you still look good, like you don't need to retouch. But there are some lip tints that are mataas yung chemical component. So what happens is, it might be irritating, so mas nagda-dry yung lips mo. So that's why you need to really apply a lip gloss. Or if you have naman a matte lipstick that has alam mo yun, a glossy part to it na alam mong hindi siya nagda-dry, then it's okay. So you have to also check the quality of your lipstick. And if I mentioned traveling or if you're eating spicy food, sometimes it aggravates. Na mas matcha-chap siya. So ako, I'm your girlie who gets chapped lips when I go traveling.
Oh,
so I always apply really a lip cream.
Lip cream, yeah.
Lip cream. I apply a lip cream. After, it's either a lip gloss. So that at least I keep the moisture there. If you need to reapply throughout the day, then it's okay.
Yeah. Just like sunscreen. You apply it talaga.
So it's really because of our lips are, if kapain mo siya, diba, you try to touch your lips versus your cheeks. Mas mas sensitive. Diba?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can actually parang feel the microphone pero malayo pa siya. Yeah. Why is that so, Doc? Is
Because
that
mas manipis siya. So it's very sensitive. In areas of the face na kung saan nandun yung mga sense organs natin, which is eyes, nose, and lips, yun yung mas manipis. So also, we recommend to not rub it. Kasi sometimes, the problems na parang, panda eyes ka. Diba? Even for the eyes. So, it happens because you over-rub it. And sometimes, it causes darkening.
That's true. Kaya pala, sometimes when it comes to makeup, I just really want to scratch it, but you don't. You have to prevent doing that. Nako.
As much as possible, don't rub. If you have an allergy, it's better to just apply like cold water or avoid using your hands, because sometimes when you apply your hands, our hands are not always clean.
Tama.
So that's first. And also, when you apply it, minsan mas mainit. Diba? The feel. So, mas better you apply using, or you cleanse the makeup on the eye using a cotton pad, as you mentioned, para hindi yung fingers mo yung direct na tatama.
Yeah. So, wag po tayo mag-black eye. Kaya wag natin i-rub.
You don't want panda eyes.
Ayaw nating panda
for
eyes.
the new year.
That's true. And also, Doc, kasi parang syempre, we have hang up Christmas parties and New Year's parties too. So these end until midnight, ganyan. And then sometimes, parang mumukha ng haggard.
Yeah.
Diba? Like parang, that's why sometimes you don't know if you're gonna apply too much makeup ba or minimal makeup. Pero I kinda, gusto mo rin maging appealing.
Yeah.
So what's like your tips po, Doc, to like that will last the entire night?
Normally, for the holiday season, what I recommend, or even after, kasi we can't prevent it na you have to wear makeup, you have to look good, you want to look good. So, and you won't also prevent na you keep going to parties, malamig, mainit, lalabas kayo. So, there are a lot of factors. So, ang recommended ko is to really add a mild exfoliating cream. I usually prefer using a glycolic cream.
Glycolic cream.
Yeah, I like a glycolic cream because it's non-drying.
Non-drying.
There are some creams na mas nakaka-dry, but for me, glycolic, if you use just a small amount, sometimes it's 3 or 5%, it helps restore the skin's balance.
I'm using glycolic toner cream of New Derm. It's really nice on the skin.
And it's not, diba, when you try it, hindi siya nakaka-dry. Hindi siya yung feeling mo na my skin's peeling. It's not like that. So, sometimes I like using that to repair. So, for example, after your skincare treatment and then you want something that's moisturizing, you can add a moisturizer at night and then you can add last the glycolic cream. So that while you're sleeping, diba, your skin's being repaired.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the purpose of it. So that when you wake up, you don't need a lot of makeup. Yeah, you just need to wash your face, just gentle cleanse, and then somehow it will help bring back that plumpness or that glow.
Ayun. That plumpness and that glow. So, Doc, that falls under your skin quality, right?
Yes.
How will we know if our skin is of quality?
Yeah.
Paano
Well,
malaman?
actually, there are a lot of schools of thought about how you describe like good skin or healthy skin.
Tama po.
But there are actually 4 basic things that you can check. Even right now, that our audience or you can ask your friends to check so that you can know if my skin's healthy. First is you have to check the tone.
So
Skin
the
tone
color.
or skin color.
Skin tone or skin color.
Yeah, you can check muna kasi we want even color. So, ibig sabihin, hindi naman pwedeng naputi ka dito, tapos yung area naman sa ibang areas, diba, mas maitim. O, yung sinabi natin kanina na panda eyes, we don't want. We want at least a similar shade across the whole face. So, that's one. Also, sometimes there are some who get melasma or dark spots. especially with pimples, 'di ba? Minsan nangyayari 'yon. So, that still falls under skin color, skin tone. So, yun yung isang way na makikita mo na, 'di ba, when you have clear skin na it's the same color, 'di ba? Kaya nga tayo gumagamit ng concealers.
Yeah,
So that it's even. Kasi we want something that looks pantay. So yun yung first. Second would be skin texture. Texture is how your skin looks like. Ito yung I think na-emphasize with the glass skin.
Oh, tama.
Diba?
Tama, yeah.
Kasi gusto mo kita mo siya na parang very smooth, walang pores.
Tama.
Walang pores, less wrinkles, and then wala ring scars. So that goes with the texture or yung smoothness. This one, you can check din naman when you look. This one is all visual. So pag sinilip mo in the mirror, if you have a mirror,
We have a tada. We
Yeah.
have a mirror.
yeah, it's actually doesn't matter if it's gonna be a big mirror or a small mirror because if you look at your face, you can look at it closely. Kita mo naman kung saan ka mas may pores or saan ka parang feeling ko dito ko dati may pimple, parang nag-form na siya ng parang medyo may scar na. So, yun. May mga ganon. So, that's when you know na, this is my problem. So, the main reason why we want to know about your skin quality, para when you go to a doctor or when you ask someone about the skin concerns that you have, alam mo which to address. So, those are just two. The other two is skin firmness. Ibig sabihin, how it feels like. If it feels plump or feeling mo, you can, actually for most individuals, you would see the firmness. Hindi mo siya agad mapapansin na, ay, wala nang firmness yung skin ko. But, you can check it na pag pinch mo, di ba, it goes back. So, that's firmness.
Okay.
And this one, hindi mo siya masyado napapansin, but mapapansin mo siya if you compare baby skin
Okay.
and an elderly skin.
yeah,
Diba?
yeah,
Pag
yeah.
pinch mo yung baby, ang bilis nung balik. But for older people, minsan mas matagal na siya.
Naka-slow motion na siya.
Yeah. Medyo naka-slow motion na siya.
Bumabalik.
Yeah. So, that's how you know the firmness. And this is addressed by yung mga treatments that we use na biostimulators,
Biostimulators or
injections that you apply for your skin na ginagawa just to improve collagen production. So, yung naririnig natin, this treatments improve collagen production. It works underneath the skin. It works on the second layer of the skin. Yun yung ina-address for the firmness na gusto mong mas tight siya.
Yeah.
So, and lastly is the glow.
The glow.
The glow is the radiance. Yung parang, if you want something na woke up like this.
Yeah, tama.
Diba? Yung pagbangon mo, parang fresh ka lang. Kasi, yeah. This one is because of somehow regular na nagpapalit yung dead skin mo. So, as the skin usually changes every 2 weeks to a month. That's the normal. So, kahit wala kang gawin dyan, it will change. So, it has its own coping mechanism para magpalit.
Yeah.
And the main reason is it's frequently producing. So, kaya that's the normal. But if, for example nga, marami kang na-encounter na your skin got a little oily or mas humid or feeling mo nag-dry, minsan naapektuhan yung pagpalit ng skin mo. Naapektuhan na mas naiiwan yung dead skin. And when your dead skin is on the surface, hindi siya napapalitan ng new cells, it looks dull. That's why the advice here is mainly you use some treatments, some exfoliants. That's the reason why people want to do, I need to exfoliate because of the dullness
Pangpatanggal talaga siya.
ng dead skin. But as I mentioned, that yung dead skin lang yung gusto mong matanggal. Ayaw mo siyang i-overdo.
Tama.
Otherwise, your skin naman will be prone to redness and irritation.
And I believe na pwede ding tumubo yung mga pimples when it's too exfoliated.
Yes.
So, for skin quality, we have the skin tone, skin firmness, skin texture, and the skin glow. So, I think in this episode, we're gonna do a deep dive, lalo when it comes to this. And let's start with skin tone, Doc.
Yeah, I think one reason why we want to talk about this is so that minsan kasi diba we go na parang, I don't know what the problem with my skin is.
Tama.
This helps you somehow break it down para you know how to solve it slowly.
Okay.
So, for skin tone, what we usually like to do here is apply yung mga whitening or lightening creams.
Okay.
Diba? Kasi gusto nating mag-even yung color. Or, lagyan mo ng sunscreen yung mga areas na, alam mo yun, mas darker sometimes. Kasi if not, kunyari naka-t-shirt ka and then exposed yung arms mo, ang mangyayari dyan, if
Hindi
you're...
pantay.
Oo, makikita mo na yun eh.
Oh,
So that's
kita-kita mo
why
na.
we use sunscreen.
Yeah.
So the prevention is sunscreen, but
Prevention
how
is
to
sunscreen.
treat it is really with peels. It's really with whitening cream. So, but it takes a long time.
Long time. So, Doc, kasi ako, I have, ngayon ko na-realize, problem ko din pala is I have pimples na nawala na. Tapos, nagiging
Yung marks.
maitim sila. So, that falls under skin tone, diba? Yung
Yes.
dark spots. Ano yung mga remedies para dito, Doc?
Normally, we want to also cause it to magpalit. Kasi
Oh,
we all know, I think we've all heard of melanin. If not, it's the pigment that causes the darkening of the skin.
yeah, melanin.
So, ang nangyayari, nagbe-build up yung melanin dun sa area na yon. So, what we want is na mawala yung surface na yon. If we're treating it na makapal na paper,
Yeah.
usually, melanin is just on the surface. So, what you want is to palitan mo na yung paper na yon. So, you get fresh skin underneath.
Okay.
So, somehow, it's a combination of applying, exfoliating your skin.
Exfoliating.
Dahan-dahan ha. Not yung rush na, kasi that's really something that I'm concerned about because I see a lot of people who want to over-exfoliate na minsan it causes more damage than good if you do it too much.
Wag tayo magmadali. I think, that's yun din. Great skin takes time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and I don't recommend that you exfoliate tuloy-tuloy. Usually, what I like to do is you apply exfoliating creams and then you use moisturizing creams. So, if you're a newbie and then you still don't know how to manage your skin, you can use a moisturizing cream alternately.
So, sa isang linggo, Doc, ilang beses pwede mag-exfoliate?
If it's something that we do mechanically, meaning yung gagamit tayo ng mga beads,
Okay.
normally, dapat it's once or twice lang.
Okay, once or twice.
That's the ideal. If gagamit ka naman ng creams that are not too harmful or medyo contained yung ingredients and you just apply it konti-konti lang or just pea-sized, you can use it up to 3 times. Then the rest of the week, you apply a moisturizing cream.
Noted. That's nice for skin tone. We're learning, ah. So, moving on to skin firmness, Doc.
Skin firmness, so this one can be improved if you improve the hydration. Diba?
Which is,
Siyempre, I think hindi naman lahat nagsa-start with, gusto ka nang biostimulators, magpa-botox. So, not everyone goes to that level immediately. Sometimes
like,
you want,
takot pa rin sila sa Botox, Doc.
we want something na mas easy yung, I just want to do something so that it remains plump. So, this one works with hydration. So, if you use a good quality serum,
Okay, serum.
serums with maybe ceramides,
Ceramides.
ceramides, just to restore the moisture on the skin. Don't use too harmful ingredients for the firmness. Kasi if you use yung medyo matatapang na creams, sometimes it causes your skin na mas mag-dry.
Ooh, pag masyado matapang.
So yun.
Okay,
That's
so
how you put it back. But for firmness, it's a natural cause of our growing old actually. That our skin quality really decreases. Meaning, yung collagen talaga natin on our skin decreases by percentage every year.
Oh my. So, Doc,
Yeah.
may hot take tayo dito. Pwedeng tanggalin or pwedeng ilagay. Doc, usong-uso ngayon yung mga collagen drinks. Does that do anything?
Collagen drinks, I think, collagen kasi is in all parts of our body.
Tama.
There are collagen. There are different forms of collagen. Collagen 1, 2, 3, 4. But for the skin, it's usually the 4 that we want to monitor. Yun yung nasa skin talaga. But meron tayong collagen sa joints and other areas of the body.
Yeah.
So, taking collagen can help supplement all parts of the body that use collagen. But because, as you mentioned, it's a drink, so dadaan pa rin siya in our GI tract. Or, di ba, ipaprocess siya ng bibig, ng stomach. So, not 100% yan maa-absorb. So, parang there's not really, I don't think there are really recent studies na if you drink 100 grams of collagen, ganitong percent yung na-absorb. So, it's something that we want to do to supplement. But, wala talagang very, very strong evidence that can show na I need to drink 1 glass of collagen drink so that my skin gets better.
Tama.
So, it's not something that's a magical cure.
Not a magical cure. So, I feel like it's also very important na mag-topical pa rin talaga rather than just intaking things. Kasi nga, it's broken down sa body natin. Oh. So, what else besides collagen drink? Ayan, okay. Noted. So, Doc, a while ago, we were talking about collagen drink. How about collagen supplement? What's the difference?
Collagen drink, pwedeng mag-vary yung percentage ng collagen na nandun sa drink. So, pwedeng maliit lang siya. Depende if it's more of a juice, more of a, like, sometimes, it's more for hydration lang. So, pwedeng add-on lang kasi yung collagen. If it's a supplement, normally, nakaspecify dyan ilang milligrams yung collagen. So, if you look at it, kagaya ng mga any medicine or any supplement that you take, nakalagay yan sa container or sa oral tablet na, ganito karami, it's 500 milligrams, ganon. So, but at the same time, so, I think mas concentrated yung, in general kasi I'm speaking in general. In general, mas concentrated yung tablets.
Okay.
Mas concentrated yung tablets than the drinks. Kasi yung drinks, pwedeng 50% sugar, 20%, di ba? 20% water. So, pwedeng mag-vary siya. So, wala tayong basis na. But it's just like a general idea of how it is.
Yeah. Because like, it's everything na nakikita natin online. Everyone's really into it. So, this is the truth. And, very general lang din po.
There are limitations that we can't say na, I'm gonna drink a lot of collagen so that my skin's gonna look like my baby, diba? A baby skin. It's impossible to achieve that already. Because as mentioned, as we grow older, it's aging. It's the natural process of things that we will lose collagen slowly. What we want to do, at least when you consult with your doctors, most dermas would want to just help you delay. Diba? Help you just keep your younger looking skin longer. So that even if you're a decade older, they'll feel like you're a decade younger because of your skin. Diba?
I love that. So, that was so on point.
Diba? That's what we want. I'm already like this, but I feel, diba? Like, people want that compliment. What? I thought you're just 5 years younger.
Perfect ka dun, Doc. I like your answer din. Super on point. So, like, another thing with skin firmness, I think we can start talking a little bit about Botox. Kasi right now in the Philippines, hindi pa din talaga siya ganun ka-accepted na, uy, ang bata-bata mo pa lang, nagpapabotox na. But right now, yung mga youth, like my generation, our generation, Doc, parang ngayon, open na sila na magpa-Botox. So, nakakatulong po ba talaga to sa skin firmness? Or dangerous din po ba na we start early?
Ang Botox, actually, it helps you more with the skin quality sa texture. More for the pores. It can help tighten your pores a little, but it doesn't do much with the firmness because it's on the surface. Ang Botox, it works on the muscles. So kung saan ka, like for example, you're very expressive. Sometimes you develop lines on the forehead. Or if you're someone who likes reading books, sometimes you form the frown lines. The number 11, that's the famous line eh. Yung pag may number 11 ka din, magsusunog to ng kilay.
Mahilig to magbasa. Mahilig to mag-aral.
So that's why it's where the muscles are, what you frequently use. Even the jaw. Diba? Sometimes there are some people who are using what you call Jotox or just Botox for the jaw because they have very, very strong masseter muscles. Meaning the chewing muscles. So yun yung medyo sinusoften mo. For Botox, it's mainly used for the texture, ibig sabihin, to tighten a little of the pores, to smoothen it out, and to lessen the wrinkles.
Okay. So that's really on skin texture, not really on skin
Mhm.
firmness. Okay. So now, because we're at it na, skin texture, I remember in our podcasts episodes, we were talking about how lasers and how lasers really help our pores.
Yeah.
So, is it advisable to get lasers for our pores like monthly? Is that safe?
For lasers, most lasers are classified in addressing number one, yung color,
Okay.
meaning yung evenness nung sometimes they use it kapag may tattoos. Sometimes it's used to remove yung mga dark spots or to give you an even texture. So, another type of laser naman is yung more for the scars. Yeah, yon, I think the CO2 lasers family, yun yung mas kailangan mo for if meron kang deep scars, medyo meron kang parang hindi smooth or medyo rough yung skin mo because of your childhood, marami kang acne before, mas kailangan mo nun.
So there's iba-iba pang
There are different types of lasers. There are pico lasers. There are Q lasers are more for when you say Q lasers, it's more for the color. So, tone.
Tone.
So, ibig sabihin, para even yung skin mo. But if you have more of the scars, more of yung feeling mo hindi pantay, mas better dyan yung CO2 lasers, microneedling procedure. So, yun yung mas nag-e-effect.
Okay. So for that one really tackles the skin texture. Now, the moment I've been waiting for, how do we achieve the skin glow? How do we achieve walking in the room tapos napapatingin talaga yung mga tao?
Yung hindi mo na kailangan ng highlighter.
Hindi mo na kailangan ng parang ang dami-daming patong-patong ng makeup, Doc. How do we achieve that?
I think glow is more of like a general term.
Okay.
So, but with glow, what you want to address is the dullness of the skin. So, ayaw mo, which is to remove the dead skin. So, as mentioned, normally, if you feel like you're into the holidays, magpupuyat ka na naman, mas kailangan mo to somehow find a way to boost your, yung pagpapalit ng skin mo every 2 weeks. So, you can use exfoliants, as mentioned, once a week if it's mechanical. If it's something na creams, like the glycolic creams, and other mild creams that can help, then you can use it every other night. Sometimes the tretinoin creams can work, but more caution lang on the retinol and the tretinoin creams kasi medyo ito yung mas drying. But it helps if you really have like very visible dark spots, very visible skin na parang very dull. So yun. But it's important to still remember it take time.
Yeah, it takes time. So for the holidays, remember 2 things. Exfoliate and moisturize.
Yeah, I think that's a good reminder. And I'm not sure where you're at right now. Are you already recovering from the number of Christmas parties? Or you want to just stay home muna, diba, to prepare para when the New Year comes, at least when people look at you, oh, it's like, ano ka lang, nag-enjoy ka, nag-rest ka talaga. So, my skin's great. So, yon, whichever you need, it's really important that you mention exfoliate and moisturize. You have to have a healthy balance of changing your skin and wanting it to keep moisturized. Kasi if you over-exfoliate again, pwedeng mas ma-irritate din yung skin.
Tama. So that's your holiday tips, exfoliate and moisturize. So now, we're gonna tackle the food. Because we know, ang dami nating nakain. Ang dami kong nakain ng Christmas, Doc. Kayo ba?
Yeah. Actually, di ba kasi it has to have with any Filipino celebration. I'm not sure with other countries, but sa Filipinos, di ba, we can't do without appetizers.
Yeah.
Desserts.
Tama. Ang alam ko sa amin, may dinner 1, may dinner 2, tapos hanggang dinner 6.
Yeah, kasi gising ka buong gabi.
Gising ka buong gabi. But like, going back, Doc, napansin ko, when I was eating, like, you know, sa family, ganyan, pag oily yung food, I have parang my chin area,
Mhm.
that's where my pimples go. So parang, baka naman, Doc, there's like a cheat sheet that we can use.
Well, anything sobra, you need to manage. Kasi it can have an effect. Like if you eat too much of the oily food, it can affect. Kasi nga, as mentioned earlier, di ba, dun sa anything you put in, di ba, it can be absorbed by the body. Konti lang yung ilalabas niya. So, next is the sugar. Actually, the sugar is something that we don't really watch out for, but sugar is like deadly for your skin.
Really, Doc?
Yeah.
Paano mo nasabi? I'm shocked.
No, if sugar kasi it stays in your blood vessels, 'di ba? So mas magsuslow yung normal flow. So somehow it delays a lot of the skin processes that you need, the metabolism, it delays it. So that's why sometimes if you have bad skin, even for those who have diabetes, ang ginagawa is nakikita mo, slow yung wound healing.
Tama, yeah.
So that's one of the factors. Kaya dapat, it's okay, di ba? Of course, we will eat a lot of sweets. We will drink soft drinks. We will take a lot of things. Yeah. But do it in moderation. If you do it today, di ba, tomorrow, bawi ka with drinking lots of water. Or you can balance it out. If you feel like you're gonna overdo on certain foods, then you balance it out by drinking also lots of water so that you can cleanse it.
So kung chinubog niyo na po yung Christmas nyo, bawi na lang kayong New Year.
New Year's resolution.
New Year, at least nag-start na. So Doc, when it comes to like proteins, I remember pag may allergy ka as a kid, lalo na pag may eczema, asthma, we were prone to like stop eating eggs and chickens. Does that contribute talaga, Doc? Like when it comes to the skin?
When you have to know if you have allergies to dairy. Dairy is the most common. That's why included din yung mga seafoods. So, common allergies to crabs, shrimps, yun yung most common. And nakaka-contribute din yung sa eggs and chicken. So, yun yung one of the most common food sources that cause allergies. So, kaya, yun lang din naman. So, siguro if you already have allergies, iwasan mo na yung mga ganung types of food. Kasi it might trigger. So, it doesn't mean naman na if wala ka before, biglang magkakaroon. But there are some instances. So, I think you just really take everything in moderation. So, it's good, tikim-tikim, diba? If there are a lot, then at least you have a lot of references na tikman mo na lang lahat.
Yeah,
diba? Rather than take too much of one certain food.
Okay, that's right. That's nice, Doc. Thank you. So, last but not the least, when it comes to stress, so I know sa mga planners dyan, Doc, are you a planner when it comes to mga parties? Are you the one planning or ikaw yung
No,
nag-attend?
ako yung uma-attend lang. Walang planner.
Wow! Sitting pretty na lang talaga si Doc. But like, for people who really stress themselves, they're the ones who cook in the kitchen, ganyan. Siyempre, they're exposed to fire, init. What's one of the things that they can do to recuperate from the stress?
Siguro if you're someone who stays in the kitchen a lot, especially with the heat, remember the heat is also damaging or can affect your pores. So it can open it up all the more. So siguro if you're gonna cook, try to not put a lot of makeup muna. Diba? Better na barefaced if you do the major preps. Yung maiinitan ka talaga. Then afterwards, syempre, pag feeling mo malapit na, then dun ka na mag-ayos. So,
Doc, sorry. Pwedeng mag-sunscreen habang nagluluto ng food?
Yeah, you can apply.
But it's a funny question, no? But it also helps protect.
Yeah,
Syempre,
it
that's
helps
fire,
protect.
no?
Yeah, it helps protect. But, yun nga, because heat also contributes to somehow opening your pores. So, somehow, pwede pa rin na it will stick. Tapos, meron ka pang mapapawisan. So, it's really hard to control. Like, I think if you're in the kitchen, hindi ka pwedeng hindi pawisan. Hindi pwedeng hindi mas mag-react yung skin mo. So, it's better that if you're really gonna cook, you're gonna stay an hour or two in the kitchen to just avoid putting too much makeup muna.
Yeah.
Diba? Then you can just use a little sunscreen, just a base to cover your face.
Yeah.
And then, afterwards, that's the time na lang. When you're going to prepare for the party, dun ka na mag-all out in terms of cleansing your face and then applying makeup.
Makeup. Perfect. And another thing, Doc, uso yung nag-ice cube ng face
Yeah.
to close the pores. So, is that
There
something-
is a medical basis naman for
for
it.
that?
So,
Really?
yeah, if it's cold, 'di ba, pag it can tighten. But it's also temporary lang.
Oh, very temporary.
Very temporary. So if you want naman na you want to close your pores, ganyan, you can do wash your face with it. So, but normally, if we ask you, kunyari, marami kang makeup na nilagay, and then when you cleanse, I still recommend that you use lukewarm water. Lukewarm. Just to keep it at the same rate na hindi siya super open or hindi na siya super closed.
So, when you wash your face, dapat maligam-gam lang na tubig.
Yeah, but if you, or just tap water, it's okay. The same temperature, it's not really a requirement. But if, for example, you want to prepare your face ahead of time, you can use toners. Diba? The toners also help at least tighten it a little bit para hindi siya open. And so aside from the toners, what helps is applying at least cold creams, or at least yeah, can work. Or sometimes yun nga, some apply ice cubes.
Ice cubes.
Yeah, but don't put it too long kasi baka sobrang mamula naman din yung skin mo
Yeah.
because of it.
Thank you, Doc. All right. So, thank you so much, Doc, for that wonderful holiday skin
Yeah.
tips. I'm excited to approach the New Year's.
Hopefully the simple tips that you're able to give would be able to help you to somehow achieve your skin goals, diba, this 2025.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to our Skin Side Out episode for today. So, continue to like, follow, and comment down below.
You can also check out our social media accounts, and hopefully you can find some good tips, or you can ask us questions if you have some concerns about your skin or your hair.
See you guys on the next episode.